SonShineFilms, you know it's love. Go watch the vid like Hansel Scrub. Jump in the chat, you feel the vibe. Like a family reunion, we electric slums. Come join the fam, join the fam. You see your man, he going ham. Come join the fam, join the fam. You see your man, you see Anna. SonShineFilms, you know it's love.
Sunshine movement, sunshine movement, get right into it, get up and do it. Sunshine movement, get right into it, get up and do it. Sunshine movement, sunshine movement.
We in here again. Welcome back on Sunshine Films. Welcome back, my friend. We in here again.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenos tardes, buenos días. Coming to you live, Sunshine Films, Sunshine Films. It's Daddy here for your daily dose of motivation, inspiration. Today, we are reading from a legend, a great book from a gentleman named of Mr. Robert Greene. Mr. Robert Greene is also the author of a few other books. Most notably, I would have to say The 48 Laws of Power, a book that has really circulated America's jail cells, I have to say, but then also proliferated throughout the public and really had been found out to have some great information about strategy and how to obtain certain ways, right? The one thing I do love about Mr. Greene's books is that a lot of his information starts off with introspection, right? Or self-awareness, being able to know thyself and having that knowledge to affect everything else that's in your surrounding areas, right? So what we're going to do, this is something I thought about doing, is that every day I'm going to try to bring you guys a law, right? These are daily laws. There are 366 meditations in this book. And as the rebel that I am, I don't think I'm going to do how it's supposed to be done. I think you're supposed to go day by day, and that means I would have to find today and go for the one today. But that's not what I want to do. What I would rather do here is start off fresh at January 1. We're going to start this journey together. I'm going to take a gander at this book and read the passage for January 1st, even though the day is not January 1st, but we're going to start this journey anew, a fresh journey, me and you. Shout out to the Shiners and all the family. This far, if you're rocking with us, remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We rock with you, all of you, right? If you're not ready to subscribe, right? If you're not ready for that level of commitment, I understand. We just meeting each other, right? If you're not ready for that level of commitment, if you like it, throw a like it. Throw a like on it. Smash that like button for me. Just so the algorithm say, hey, he putting out work, let's boost him a little bit, all right? So we gonna get down to reading this passage, and then we gonna think about it. Then we gonna talk about it a little bit, all right? So this is the passage for January 1. This passage is entitled Discovering Your Calling. It's a very powerful title, okay? So this passage starts with a quote, and I quote, "Everyone holds his fortune in his own hands. Woo. Like a sculptor, the raw material he will fashion into a figure. But it's the same with that type of artistic activity as with all others. We are merely born with the capability to do it. The skill to mold the material into what we want must be learned and attentively cultivated." That's powerful. And that's a quote by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Don't know who that is, but I might check him out later. Okay, so I'm going to read the passage for January 1. Like I said, this is Robert Greene's Daily Laws. All right. This passage says, pardon me, you possess a kind of inner force that seeks to guide you towards your life task, what you are meant to accomplish in the time that you have to live. In childhood, this force was very clear to you. It directed you towards activities and subjects that fit your natural inclinations, that sparked the curiosity that was deep and primal. In the intervening years, the force tends to fade in and out as you learn more, listen more to parents and to peers, and the daily anxieties that wear away at you. This can be the source of your unhappiness. You lack of connection to who you are and what makes you unique. I'm gonna read that again. This could be the source of your unhappiness. You lack connection to who you are and what makes you unique. The first move toward mastery is always inward. The first move towards mastery is always inward. Learning who you really are and reconnecting with that innate force. Knowing it with clarity, you will find your way to the proper career path, and everywhere else will fall into place. It is never too late to start this process. I'll say that again. It is never too late to start this process. Daily law. Mastery is a process, and discovering your calling is the starting point. Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. Mastery is a process, and discovering your calling is the starting point. So I guess after reading that caption, I would have to think first. I would have to think, asking myself some questions. First question I would ask is simply, do I want to master myself, right? Do I want to become the master of myself, as opposed to allowing all the whims of the world, the to's and the fro's, the powers that be, to control my being, control my emotions, control my thoughts, right? So that's an easy one. Yes. Quickly. Yes, I would love to be the master of myself. So once you say affirmative to that, then you have to take that. You have to take the fact that you have to tap into that inner child, that inner being, that inner innocence, that spirit, some might say. We gonna keep it on the ground, but we gonna get spiritual as it go. But that spirit, some might say, that pure being that you have inside of you, that untainted voice, right? That voice that pops up and tell you the right way to go sometimes, or the things to stay away from, that sometimes we learn to ignore on a regular basis. First, you got to tap into that and get reacquainted. And this is not a presumption or assumption that you're unacquainted with that inner being, but if you want to get on the road of mastery and you want this path to be laid before you, you first have to tap into that inner innocence. I feel that. I really like that. I really like that. Shout out to Robert Greene for really putting some real great information out there that allows us to be introspective and allow us to think about things from the inside out, as opposed from the outside all around, you know. I'm gonna take this meditation and I'm gonna really process it today and think about it and pick it apart and really try to come up with some practical applications on how I can apply it to my life. The funny thing about this book and this quote specifically is that I do feel like that I have, and I am in a situation in which my calling has been laid before me, and I'm working in the vein in which before I was spinning my wheels doing some other things. But we're not going to speak about the past. We speak about history in the books. But I really valued that. I really valued that word today from Robert Greene. Like I said, I really value him as a source of information, motivation, and inspiration. And I'm gonna go on this journey every day. I'm gonna hold myself into making a video similar to this. And as we go along the year, we're gonna see if I can hone my craft a little better and make a better video. But as I do that, I'm also going to be really taking these inspiration and these motivation inside and doing some self-work to try to make myself a better person. Shout out to Robert Greene. But first of all, shout out to you. I have to say, if nobody say they rock with you or they love you or they care for you today, I do. And I want you to keep that with you. You know, I thank you for coming around and spending some time with us today. Right now, I ain't got the youngins today. I ain't got the youngins around me or my lady. They doing their thing. But right now, I'm just taking a little time to really refill my cup and replenish my vessel so I can make sure that I can pour out to all the people that I gotta pour out to. You know what I mean? But that's what I do when I read these inspirations. I read these motivations and these meditations. I try to do that to refill my vessel so I can have enough to give to everybody. And I wanna propose that you try to find some sort of way to do the same thing, whether it be meditation or exercise or just listening to music, dancing, feeling good. You gotta find a way to replenish yourself. You gotta find a way to put back in, because you are constantly pouring out to other people. You are constantly giving other people your energy, your vibrations, your power, right? Because you're a natural help in this world. But you have to continue to replenish yourself. You have to take time for yourself to live this life and replenish yourself, because if you don't, you're gonna run empty, right? And when you run empty, we all know how I feel. That anxiety, that stress, that uncomfortability, that depression, that's what happens when you run on empty. So find a way. If you don't have a way currently, find you a way. Even if that way is a little retail therapy, you know, even if it is a little real therapy, you know what I mean, a little massage therapy, whatever. Find your way to refill your cup. And once your cup runneth over, you can pour into anybody who need it, right? But tap into the source, right? Tap back into that inner being. Tap back into that child. Tap back into those innocent thoughts, those ones that pushed you to be what you always dreamed to be. And once you tap back into that, I guarantee you'll find some happiness. And that's all we're looking for today. That's my time, shiners. That's my time, shiners. Thank you for tapping into SonShineFilms. Shout out to Robert Greene once again. We're going to be coming back and tapping in to the whole library, the whole plethora of information. And we're going to have some great conversations about it. Check us out, SonShineFilms. Like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. If you want to shop with us, check us out at that Dope Soap and Candle Co. over on Instagram and get some vibrations over that way with us. Check us out, join the family, rock with us. I'm gonna be right back tomorrow. I'm holding myself to it. Check us out. This episode of Daily Motivation and Inspiration is brought to you by, of course you know, Sunshine Daddy, but it's brought to you by the fine people over at That Dope Soap and Candle Co. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. I'm telling you, made with purpose driven, made with a purpose. Look at this right here. Come shop with us. Let me smell this one. Ooh, smell like the seaside of Jamaica. I'm trying to tell you. Can you smell it? Can you smell it? Can you smell it? Can you smell it? Get you a whiff shop with your boy. Spend with the people. New collections. Shop with us. Meditation, confirmation, inspiration, all type of scents, all type of vibes. We selling candles, we selling soaps. Come shop with your boy again. That dope soap and candle co. Over on Instagram. Hit us up. SonShineFilms. Join the family.
Sunshine the films, you know it's love. Go watch the vid like subscribe. Jump in the chat, you feel the vibe. Like a family reunion, we electric slugs. Come join the fam, join the fam. You see your man, he going ham. Come join the fam, join the fam. You see your man, you see Anna. Sunshine the films, you know it's love.
Sunshine the movement, get right into it, get up and do it. Sunshine the movement, get right into it, get up and do it. Sunshine the movement, sunshine the movement.